I offer my humble pranams at the lotus feet of my beloved Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. Love all, serve all. Here I would like to share a beautiful experience I had during the COVID-19 situation. Swami gave me an opportunity to be the part of the Seva team of Sathya Sai Amudam project. I was one of the helpline, and Satisai Amudam was basically catering the requirements of the lunch and dinner requirements of the COVID-19 patients. So we used to get calls right from morning till night, and we used to forward these calls to our centralized numbers, and they used to forward the addresses to the centralized kitchen. And the Sevadals used to collect the food and ensure that the lunch and dinner were promptly delivered to the patients. So some of the callers, used to be sounding really frantic, unable to bear the pain they were undergoing, due to this pandemic. They used to say, எங்களுக்கு கண்டிப்பா சாப்பாடு அனுப்பிடுங்கம்மா, please ensure that you send lunch or dinner for us, because we are not in a position to cook. And it used to really sound bad, and our heart used to be filled with so much of love and compassion for them, and we ensured that every member's requirement was taken care of. And we also used to call the members separately and ask them, how they are doing, not only delivering the food, but when they talk with us, we used to ask them how they are feeling now. And we used to tell them, Swami is there, don't worry, everything will be all right, Swami will take care. And we used to also send Vibhuti Prasadam and Swami's photo with them. With so much of love, the food was prepared by our Sevadals, the organization. And the Sevadals used to go for so far off places. Sometimes it was so difficult to find the addresses also, but in spite of that, they used to ensure that the food was delivered. Now in this pandemic, we know how contagious it was, and it is, and people used to really get scared to even say this word corona or even meet these patients. But our Sevadals were so loving enough. And I would say, as Swami always said, start the day with love, fill the day with love, spend the day with love, end the day with love. We had so much of love for all the people around us, not only the Sai Amudam project. And we felt, some of the patients, the needs had to be taken care of immediately, and we were a few Sevadals in the organization, where we started off a WhatsApp group, around 20 of us. In this, many were non-devotees, they were not a part of the organization, but they had so much of love for doing service, and they said, we also want to cook and give food for them. So Vedas and Upanishads say Vasudeva Kutumbam, isn't it? Your family member is not restricted to your house alone, not within the four walls where you have only your son, your daughter, your brother, your sister, your mother, your uncle, your auntie. No, we felt every one of us belonged to us. I felt so happy talking to them, and some days I also used to feel happy. Sometimes we were even sending food to the General Hospital, Stanley Hospital, and the KMC Hospital. And there was this there is this person, I shouldn't say it in past, and there is this person named Kanan. He also belongs to the Lions Club, and he is basically known to me through one of my neighbor. I would definitely like to say he is a standing example for love all, serve all, because I have also shared a few pictures of his, which you mustn't miss, any of you. He used to be so daring enough to go inside the hospital, meet the patients, and give a word of consolation to them and their family, and whatever was the requirement, he used to take care of. Even if they say, we want a nightie, we want a towel, we want a glass of water, or we want something else for dinner, he used to do it with so much of love. He was just waiting to do it, not only for corona patients but also for people who were assembling in the hospitals outside. They used to have this kanji project, you know, many of you would have seen in outside KMC. More than 100 200 days, you know, they were serving this kanji and other things for people, patients and attenders who were coming to hospitals. Used to do it with so much of love. And whenever we used to say, Kanan sir, we need to deliver this food to this patient in GH or to KMC or to Stanley, he tirelessly, you know, I would say, Amanushamana Shakti, they say, you know, the Daivam Manushya Rupena. I have seen this, I have seen him this, as if Lord Krishna had descended in this world, you know, to take care of the requirement of people, as his name is rightly kept by his mother Kannan. So aptly kept. He has done so much of service. We have Mother Teresa as an outstanding example for love and service, and we have Swami. His life is his message. Truly, only based on his life and his message, probably we have transformed our life into his message. Now he finally said, your life is my message. Now I can proudly say, Swami, I kept up your word. I did show whatever love possible by me to all the mankind around me. I'm so happy to share this experience with all of you. And many of our Sevadals used to prepare food at home, you know, and they used to give calls and ask, Renu, how many chapatis today, Renu, and how much of upma to be prepared, anything else to be prepared, please include my name also, even I want to do it. I saw so much of love flowing, and the people and the patients or who recovered used to call us and thank us, you know, and they used to ask us, what should we do for you, Sairam? What should we do for you, Sairam? We used to say, you continue doing this, whatever we are doing. Tomorrow, if somebody is going to come for help, no, please do whatever help possible by you with all the love and affection possible. So this is a message Swami spread, isn't it? Spread the message of love, isn't it? Jesus Christ said the same thing, spread the message of love. That's why we celebrate Christmas with so much of beauty around us. No, Christmas is also wonderful to celebrate. No, everyone feels so happy, joy everywhere, they say. And once, when a journalist saw Mother Teresa giving bath to a man who was actually picked up from the road, a deserted person, nobody was there to take care of him. There was so much of germs and dirt and whatnot, and she was taking the effort and she was giving him a nice bath. And the journalist said, "Oh dear, I would never do this even if 1 crore of money is offered to me." Mother Teresa said, yes, I would also not do it. If 1 crore of rupees is offered to me, I would do it for the sake of Jesus. This is pure love. Swami always said, I have a lot of love for every one of you. I don't discriminate between any of you. True to his words, when they observed his aura with the Kirlian camera, they found that the energy traveled for many kilometers. It was a beautiful pink color aura. And as per the Kirlian camera, this aura, the pink color showed that the person is filled with love and divinity. And they had not seen this kind of aura in any other person. So we are so lucky to be devotees of Swami, and we have got Swami. And he always loved his mother so much, and he never went against his mother's words. In fact, once his mother said, don't go out of the country, I'm so worried for you. Only once Swami traveled to Africa. And in Puttaparthi, those days there were no schools, no hospitals, no water supply, no electricity. Swami's mother told him, Satya, once you're grown up, you have to ensure that we have a school here. You have to ensure we have a hospital here. You have to ensure that people get good drinking water and electricity. And Swami kept up his word. Today, more than 1,200 villages have water supply, the biggest ever water project in India. And lot of schools and colleges, and these schools and colleges probably the only institution where there is no center for billing at all. There is no billing done because no cost is been no fees collected from anybody. And hospitals, one of the best super specialty hospital. How do you think all this is possible? Only when somebody's heart is filled with love and affection for others. And Swami has actually was a means, to make others also instruments to be a part of his projects. So many eminent doctors all over the world, they come and do service free of cost. They follow what Swami says. They love everyone and they serve everyone. They don't expect anything in return. True service never expects anything in return, they say. Only when your service is filled with love, it's called seva. And when Swami said love all, serve all, his love was not restricted to mankind alone. I have to definitely share this beautiful incident which happened in 1972 when a group of devotees had come to meet Swami after traveling for almost, I think, 7 days or something. They had traveled, and they had come to meet Swami, a group of around 50 members. So Swami was so kind enough to call them for the interview room and talk to them and gave them all his most beautiful gift, the Vibhuti Prasadam. He called a small girl and he told this girl, see, this Vibhuti Prasadam is for your cat. So this girl was really surprised, and she took the Vibhuti Prasadam back home. And you know what? In fact, she had rescued a small kitten and she had named it Minky. And her elder sister, a nurse, was totally against this. She never liked this cat, and she was totally against it. But in spite of this, this girl had taken the cat and she was bringing up this kitten at home. After a few months, it so happened that one day some guests had come home, and they had been preparing some non-veg food for the guest. It was some fish or something, and this cat, unknowingly or knowingly, out of hunger, had picked up one of the fish and took it away. So out of anger, the sisters, probably the elder one, had beaten up the cat so badly that it was hurt. See how loving our Swami is, the all-knowing Swami. He knows everything. He knew that the cat has been in pain. See, the pain borne by a cat is actually being borne by the divine, because Swami says, all of you are divine. See the divinity in everyone. Once you see the divinity in everyone, the so-called ego and attachment moves off. When you have ego, no, you always say, I did this to that person, I gave so much of donation to that organization. You boast of it. But when this ego is not there, you yourself forget about whatever has been given. Charity once given, it's totally forgotten. It is not to be thought of. It's totally Krishnarpanam. Likewise, you love to serve everyone when you are away or you're free from attachment. When you have that attachment, you want to spend all that you have only for your near and dear ones. Swami says these two are the obstacles, ego and attachment. Check for yourself whether I'm having that ego, whether I'm saying I'm doing it, I did it. No, it's Swami who's giving you an opportunity to do it. Swami is the one who has done it. Swami, unless Swami wills, your hands or legs cannot move. There's nothing that you can do. And likewise, when you are again bound by attachment, you cannot spread this love or you cannot share this love with anybody else. It's restricted. See, the best example for this is the sun. Is it restricting its love for a few people alone? Is it saying, no, I'm going to give the warmth only for good people, I'm not going to give the warmth for bad people or for terrorists or for rapists or for murderers? Is it saying something like that? No. It's showing its love for everyone. Universally, it's giving the warmth. Look at the mountains, the cool breeze coming from the air, and look at the trees. They're giving you shade, they're giving you fruits, the plants giving you vegetables. Are they discriminating between people? Are they saying, I'm going to give this only for you, I'm going to give this only for you? Unless you give this to me, I won't be giving this to you. Are they doing the bargaining with us? None of them are doing it. So, the best love all, serve all example is nature. Look at the rivers, the cool waters. In case the rivers dry up, what is going to happen to mankind? They so lovingly every day when you open the tap, you get a bucket of water, or you get a glass of water and you drink it so nice. The moment your thirst is quenched, you feel so happy. Thank the Mother Earth for taking care of you, for bearing with you in spite of all the nonsense that we do. We throw tantrums at Earth. Today the situation of pandemic is happening because there is no love anywhere. Man has forgotten to serve each other now. Now let's learn to love all and serve all, because the present situation needs it. Everybody is in need of it. He had given the gist of the Vedas, the Upanishads, and the Shastras in just 4 words: love all, serve all. Because Swami knew that the world is now in grave need of our love and our affection and our seva. And this can be done only when we get rid of our ego and attachment. This love all and serve all can be done through your manasa, vacha, or karmana, either through your mind. If you're not able to do any physical service, just sit, do some chanting, and pray that the world get healed quickly. This is called Manasa Seva. And the Vacha Seva is never speak harshly to anyone. If you're not able to be kind to people or to any animals or to any beings, at least try not to be harsh to them. Whatever possible physical work, please do them, because the world is in need. Now we know during the pandemic, many people lost their job, and even giving a 10 rupee to somebody is going to be of great use to them. If possible, buy some vegetables and give. If possible, buy some provisions and give. Try to be as kind as possible to every human being or every being that you meet. When this topic was given to me, I suddenly decided, instead of giving the philosophies written by many great people, let me just tell whatever practically is happening and whatever practically we had been doing to keep up what Swami said, to love all and serve all. I hope I have not talked anything wrong. Swami, in case I have made any mistake in this particular topic, please forgive me. Samasta Loka Sukhino Bhavantu. Thank you for the opportunity given, Sairam.
गुरु महिमा गाओ, गुरु महिमा गाओ, गुरु महिमा गाओ, गुरु महिमा गाओ, गुरु महिमा गाओ।